Hello, Musto006 back for part 7 of I Want to Find My Destiny. Last time I completed stage 6, the underwater area, and took out Echo and Unguard. And now we're going to be playing stage 7, the mountain area. This is kind of a fun one. There are some kind of nice gimmicks to this level. I do think, again, possibly that there is a slight, again, upturn in the difficulty after, you know, the initial one probably in stage 4. So 4 then being harder than 1, 2 and 3. And I do think we probably now get into slightly more difficult than the 7 being more than 4, 5 and 6. But again, we've got a fair way through the game now, so why shouldn't we expect the difficulty to increase? And again, the difficulty is still not like massively, if not terribly bad. So, as you've perhaps already seen, certainly one of the gimmicks that we've got in stage 7 are these bouncy clouds. So, I'm quite familiar with how they would kind of work from Boshi. There's something quite similar in World 2 there. But yeah, you bounce off them to gain a bit of extra height. They will go away, so make good use of them where you can. You only get the one chance, really. But yeah, we'll see them in various guises a bit later on. Sometimes we'll kind of, so at the moment, for instance, we've just got like stationary ones that we're using to get to extra height. Sometimes a bit later we'll see them. I'm kind of hoping I do this now because that first part of this last save was really getting annoying. We'll see them, that they kind of move horizontally, and we have to continuously bounce on them. But yeah. What the hell is going on here? Come on, this jump is not... Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. We're also going to have... oh, wow. I clearly then need to be... further over to the... Yeah. Over to the right when I'm getting up hitting that last cloud. Because otherwise I'm going to hit... a spike here, there we go. Let's not screw up here. Yes, good. We will have other enemies being introduced at a certain point in time. So, I've screwed up. I've completely forgot completely missed where I was supposed to go. We're going to have a kind of I think it's an Aerodactyl anyway. Oh, I jumped too early there. What am I doing? That's going to kind of be another annoying obstacle that we're going to have to get round. What? And yeah, usually combined with these platforms. So yeah, a definite added extra difficulty. Wow, thank you. That should have been done about 5 times. And one of those really annoying gate jumps off of a jump. Don't mind them so much when I'm on the floor and I can really kind of set myself up for when I want to, jump through them. I do not like the ones when you are, falling or in the middle of a jump to get through. I never quite know exactly how hard to press the button or what time to, what point in time to do it. So yeah, kind of annoying. Here we go. Here's the bird. Probably not an Aerodactyl, but basically, damn it, he will home in on you where you were standing as at the point in time where he's just finished dashing from one side of the screen to the other. So I'm obviously doing this terribly wrong at the moment in terms of faking it out because I keep landing in an area where he's hitting me. So yeah, bit of little careful manipulation. It's not so bad though. Once you get kind of the rhythm down, it might take a little of a while to get used to how he kind of works, but he's not so bad. Now we've got more bouncy clouds where we're going to have to use our double jump to cancel the jump, otherwise we're going to do that. Wonderful demonstration there. We're going to go too high and we're going to land on, or we're going to career into the spikes on the ceiling. And that little area there is kind of tricky. You've got, generally because I always tend to want to, not want to, I always do, I definitely don't want to, I always seem to end up hitting edges of spikes. So yeah, I'm conscious there of not trying to hit that first downward facing spike, so I'm going too far over or not going far enough over to the right. Gotcha. That will do me nicely. That was way, way closer than I wanted, but I will take it. And here we've got the platform, and clearly it went without me, so I'll reset the save just so that I don't have to, so that I can actually progress through the level. A few really kind of tight jumps in this bit. You have to kind of really, again, you can obviously, like I'm kind of doing here, you know, reset a jump and kind of get it so that it's working at the, you know, working definitely for you. But is I'm going to make that? I am going to make that. Yay! So for instance, I could small jump here. Or here, just to kind of like reset and make sure that the cloud is definitely going to appear where I need it to. And that was, I think, the final bloody jump. So, yay for screwing up right at the end. So yeah, I think there's a little bit of certainly cloud manipulation here in terms of, wow, that was awful. You know, like resetting the jumps just so that the cloud is working in your favour, because sometimes it's going to be, you know, I need that cloud, for instance, to be, you know, far enough over to the right so that I can jump over the wow, is that terrible? Jump over the large set of spikes and actually come out the other side. So if I jump now, for instance, then the cloud is probably not going to have made it far enough over to the right that I'll be able to make it. So yeah, what happened to my jump there? Seriously? Why did I lose my jump? I have no idea. That was kind of annoying. I definitely didn't press the jump button. Yeah, I don't know why I lost my jump there. That was kind of weird. But anyway, let's try not to screw this up this time. There we go. Yeah, it was the last thing. Terrific. But yeah, anyway, still quite fun. And here we have another section with the bloody bird chasing us, and this time we've got a sodding cloud platform we have to continually go on. But if you can get the lure the bird into a, wow, that was bad. Lure the bird into a kind of going from side to side, then it's usually easy enough to fake out. Obviously, what you don't want to happen here is in kind of going, you know, up and down, or you're going to find yourself coming a right cropper, because basically he's just going to be, the area he's going to take up is just going to absolutely stuff you up completely. But if you can get him going so that he's going from side to side, that's not too bad at all. Okay, so here we have another gimmick. These scales, for want of a better phrase. So yeah, we have to do a bit of a kind of quite a bit of setup here. As you can see over on that right hand side, we're going to need that platform up quite high in order to make it. But yeah, what we're going to need to do, if I can think about how this is that's going to work. Yes, I do know how that's going to work. Yes. Blur. Right, yeah, got that. Okay, so I need to first put this one down, which you've already seen, so that I can get up here. Yeah, no, that's fine. I've got to clear what I need to do now. Right, now I need to put this one pretty much to the bottom, so that the one on the right-hand side is quite high up. Now, this is where I was going wrong before. So what I want to do now is make that jump. I'll save what I need to do for later, when I can actually show it off. You can kind of clip through, you know, the platforms, which does help. Let's just do it this way, shall we? Yeah, there we go. Right, fine. Okay, so now I want to get this one down quite low, so that the platform on the other side of this one is quite high, so that I can make the jump up to the top. Now I need to use this platform this time to get up, rather than the other side. So first time I had to use the one I'm about to step on now to get up, but obviously if that one's low, then there's no way I'll be able to make it up to this area and jump on the spike. What on earth? So yeah, we kind of have to use this one kind of twice after we've set this one down. And not only do we need this one down in order to kind of make it through the final bit, but obviously by putting that one down, we can you know, get back up this area, or the platforms on the left-hand side. And I am jumping into spikes left, right, and centre ridiculously clumsily. No excuse whatsoever for 3/4 of the death on the screen. Just to really, really stupid spikes. Haven't really done this all that well, really, so I want that a bit lower. I kind of want that a bit lower as well. Yeah, I'm not going to go any even lower than that, just in case I risk the platform falling off entirely, and it can do. If the thing is too low, then the platform will disappear. But I didn't think it was really high enough in order to make the final jump. There we go. So yeah, we've got some more of it. I don't think any of the screens really require as much of a setup as that one does. So this one is kind of just more. That's way too low. Is just yeah, kind of like making almost a dash for it. But yeah, that first one does require a bit of setup because you need to get the well, yeah, the first area and the second area take a bit of manipulation of the platforms. But here again, they need some manipulating, albeit, but to nowhere near the same extent. I feel like this has been the most clumsy level so far, definitely. I'm not going to count like things like the coral from stage 6 because I think that's part more so to do with an eyesight issue really rather than gameplay. But I think it's clearly somewhere in my mandate during this Let's Play to hit every sodding spike imaginable on stage 7. Thank you. Yeah, this feels. Whoa, that's not high enough. It feels like it's been particularly clumsy, this level. It still wasn't high enough. Yay. Yeah, must admit at this point in time I don't feel like demonstrating the fact that you could drop the if the platform does go too low down, it kind of like drops off. If I was going to show that off, I probably should have shown that off in an earlier screen. But yeah, at this point in time, probably not something I want to be doing. And for this bit, this platform kind of goes down, but it's going to stop, and we're going to have a giant boulder, and we need to make use of that little area to the right to jump and double jump off. Another gimmick. The rocks, which come crashing down to destroy the terrain. So you're going to need to be pretty damn quick. Now, you can do I'm guessing that's clearly what the creator's going for there. But you can actually clear that section without having to rush. You can. So if you imagine the spike, the spike that's highest up on the very left, if you go horizontally from there, if you stop on the kind of the platform area there, you can definitely weave down to the platform kind of in the middle, so you don't need that platform, so you don't have to rush that middle section. But yeah, it certainly probably helps to do so. So yeah, why not? Blimey. This bit as well, I think it certainly helps to kind of like just go for it from the beginning as well. You'll just find that you don't have to dodge quite as many boulders. I completely forgot how the boulders drop down from here. So yeah, that's a safe spot. I think in here is a safe spot. Yep. I'm going to pay attention to this last little bit just to see where the safe spot is. That's too slow because I need to get to there. And you clearly need to save your double jump for that last little bit as well. So, yeah. Memory serves, this is near the end. I think. I've not made that jump again. Still can't make this jump. As you can see there, walking off probably to pixel aligning again. I'm not going to start on that topic, but now I kind of feel like I'm having to be so far over to the right-hand side in order to make this jump. I don't think it's pixel perfect by any stretch of the imagination, but sure enough, I feel like it sometimes. Yes, we are indeed at the end. Excellent. Or the end of the level, anyway. Still a boss to come, but that went by pretty quickly. That yeah, again, confident enough that I should be able to show off stage, a level, and the boss in one video. Here's stage 7 boss then. Storm Elemental. And, whoa. Okay, this one's going to probably take some bit of remembering. Now that I've got my initial bits set, I'm not quite sure. Wow, this is bad. Bad. Get a few hits in at the beginning. Double jump over here to avoid the lightning. Now, This bit is kind of tricky, but I generally find that if I walk left and right, it just kind of works out that you end up dodging the lightning and indeed those other projectiles as well. Get to the middle. Clearly here you're going to need to with the clouds with the lightning, and just kind of weave left and right to avoid those projectiles. Nothing really much to worry about there. Now we have a rock throw segment, so yeah, just kind of find. It might take a bit of time to find a pattern of safe spots that works for you, but this really isn't that bad. Obviously, make use of the time when he's down. I did terribly there, so if I were far over to the left-hand side of the screen, I could have done so much more damage here. But here we have a kind of a Solgren attack, and yeah, this is actually a chance to really rack up the damage. You have to kind of duck down below the floor there to avoid that barrier. But yeah, again, still not too terribly bad. I didn't remember the friggin' lightning came, and I really should remember that it's coming because it's always kind of preceded by that exclamation mark. So yeah, anyway, this first bit, start off on the left, go to the right, screw up. Yeah, wonderful. It never completely works, but it works a good proportion of the time. Sometimes it'll be a little bit dependent on where you've moved, because these things do home in. But generally, that start off on the left, go to the right, go back to the left pattern seems to work quite well. Yeah, when it comes down, take your opportunity to hit it. You don't tend to have a lot of opportunity to hit this boss, but yeah, make use of those opportunities when you get them. And as I said, with this rock bit, there must be so many different ways in which you could do it. Just come up with a way that works well for you. And this time I'm going to be over on the far left-hand side of the screen so that I can do a whole lot more damage this time. Because now I don't have to kind of like move back to the left so much. He's down to 6. That's kind of actually pretty annoying, because I think there's like maybe one tiny opportunity where I would get to hit him, but I don't think I can quite get him 6 hits. Maybe not. Oh, bloody lightning again! Oh, yeah. I do find this boss actually reasonably straightforward once you get into a rhythm on him. Most of the attacks are very dodgeable. As you can see at the moment, what's screwing me up is not realising that he's going to do the solid lightning, which covers the entirety of the screen. And obviously, to avoid that, you need to get yourself onto one corner of the ledge and double jump off it and away. But yeah, I don't know actually whether there is a further opportunity to get hits in before he actually like pisses off for such a long period of time. I can't remember. But this was so good. I can't believe how well this went. I can't believe I got him down to 6. Usually get him down to like low 10s, but 6 I couldn't believe. 6 was for me is unbelievable. I got him down to 6. Yeah, 6 again. This bit, incidentally, is fairly obvious. The middle is probably a good idea in the sense that you can more easily move left. Oh my god, and right. Yeah, good, got that. Yeah, no, he does piss off, so unfortunately I don't have the opportunity. This is a really nice kind of attack. I'm very visually impressed with this. It is kind of awkward though. The jerking of the screen from left and right is kind of awkward. And yeah, I don't think we're actually going to get to see his full pattern here, or I'm certainly hoping not, because I'm not a fan of this phase and I always tend to die on it. But yeah, there you go. I don't think there's much more after that. But yeah, he obviously starts doing a kind of a razor leaf attack. The leaves kind of fan out. But yeah, I'd obviously done so much damage to him at the beginning phase, or the earlier phases, that I managed to take him out. Yeah, don't feel like I really want to show off the entirety of the pattern there. Apologies for that. I don't think he has too much more. But yeah, oh well. That probably turned out to be one of the easiest bosses so far, once I figured out the lightning. Other than that, I say just all the attacks just seem very, very dodgeable to me. But yeah, anyway. Stage 7 out of the way. Stage 8, now we're into the jungle. I hesitated on calling Stage 5 the jungle, because I really do think this is the jungle area. But yeah, Stage 8. That'll be next time. And the boss is much, much harder. Believe me. But yeah, next time, Stage 8. Until then, cheerio.